Every year, thousands of accident victims leave money on the table, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, simply because they didn't understand how the claims process works. They settled too early, they underestimate medical costs, or they believe the insurance adjuster's first offer must be fair. The reality is that insurance companies are built to minimize payouts, not maximize them. That's where an accident injury claim lawyer comes in. A skilled attorney doesn't just file paperwork. They protect your rights, uncover the full value of your damages, and build the leverage needed to secure the compensation you truly deserve. If you've been injured in a car crash, slip and fall, workplace accident, or any situation caused by someone else's negligence, this guide will help you understand how a lawyer can transform your claim from a quick settlement into a fair recovery. Let's start with the simple truth. The personal injury system in the United States is complex by design. There are forms, deadlines, statutes of limitation, and insurance policies filled with fine print. To the average person, it's confusing and intimidating. An accident injury claim lawyer acts as both guide and advocate. Their job is to take this complicated process and make it manageable, so you can focus on healing instead of paperwork. But what exactly do they do to increase your payout? Is hiring a lawyer always worth it? And how can you make sure you're choosing the right one? We'll break down each of these questions calmly and clearly, step by step, so by the end, you'll know how the process works and what actions you can take to protect yourself financially after an accident. 1. Understanding the true value of your claim. The first and most crucial thing an attorney does is calculate the real value of your damages. When you're injured, the obvious costs like emergency room bills or car repairs are only part of the picture. A professional lawyer looks far beyond those immediate expenses. A. Economic damages. These are measurable financial losses, medical expenses, hospital stays, therapy, medications, follow-up visits, assistive devices. Lost wages, income you couldn't earn while recovering. Future medical care, surgeries, rehabilitation, or ongoing treatments you might need months or years later. Loss of earning capacity. If your injuries reduce your ability to work in the future. Without legal expertise, many victims underestimate these numbers. A lawyer works with doctors, vocational experts, and economists to project long-term costs accurately. B. Damages. These are harder to quantify, but equally important. Pain and suffering, distress or anxiety, loss of enjoyment of life, loss of companionship in severe injury cases. An experienced lawyer knows how to document these intangible losses through medical evidence, expert testimony, and detailed personal narratives, giving weight to experiences that insurance companies often ignore. C. Comparative negligence. In many states, compensation can be reduced if you're partly at fault. A lawyer's role is to minimize that percentage through investigation and evidence, ensuring the blame is accurately distributed. Even a 10 to 20% reduction can translate into thousands of dollars saved. 2. Gathering the right evidence. Insurance adjusters respond to one thing: proof. Your lawyer will collect and organize evidence that strengthens your position. This often includes police reports and witness statements, medical records and expert evaluations, photos of the accident scene and injury surveillance footage when available, vehicle black box data, or cell phone records in car accidents. A common mistake among unrepresented claimants is submitting incomplete or inconsistent documentation. One missing medical note or vague timeline can undermine a claim's credibility. A lawyer ensures everything is precise and consistent, creating a professional case file that an insurer or jury can easily understand. 3. Communicating with insurance companies. Dealing directly with an insurance adjuster can be stressful. Adjusters are trained negotiators who work for the insurer, not for you. Their goal is to minimize the payout while maintaining a friendly tone. A seasoned accident injury claim lawyer acts as your buffer. They handle every phone call, email, and document request. This is vital for 2 reasons. You avoid saying something that can be used against you. Even casual remarks like "I'm feeling better" may later be cited to argue your injuries weren't serious. It creates a professional barrier. Adjusters know they can't rely on pressure tactics once a lawyer is involved. The conversation becomes about facts and law, not persuasion. 4. Negotiating from a position of strength. The negotiation stage is where experience truly pays off. Lawyers understand how to calculate the range of fair settlement values. What evidence most influences adjusters and defense counsel when to push for mediation or prepare for trial. They use comparable case verdicts, medical documentation, and legal precedents to justify your demand. Imagine you've been offered $25,000. Without legal knowledge, that may seem generous, but an attorney reviewing your long-term therapy needs and wage losses might determine the real value is closer to $80,000. Present the facts in a structured way that makes rejecting your claim risky for the insurer. Negotiation is both art and science, and lawyers are trained in both. 5. Preventing costly mistakes beyond negotiation. Your lawyer helps you avoid traps that could reduce or even void your claim. Some examples include missing filing deadlines, Every state has strict statutes of limitation. Once the deadline passes, your claim is gone. Inconsistent medical records. Skipping doctor visits or not following treatment can be portrayed as exaggeration. Social media activity. Posts showing physical activity can be used to argue your injuries are minor. Signing premature releases. Insurers sometimes ask victims to sign medical release forms or settlements too early. A lawyer reviews every document to protect you. These small missteps are surprisingly common, but a good attorney prevents them before they happen. 6. Building credibility and leverage. Insurance companies evaluate risk. If they believe you'll accept a low offer, they'll act accordingly. But when you hire a respected attorney known for trial readiness, the equation changes. A lawyer's reputation signals to insurers that lowball tactics won't work. They know this case could go to court and that a jury might sympathize with you. That pressure often results in better settlements without ever stepping into a courtroom. Simply having legal representation can increase the average payout dramatically. Multiple independent studies show that represented claimants recover significantly more after attorney fees than those who go it alone. 7. Managing medical liens and bills after an accident. Hospitals and insurers may place liens on your settlement, claiming repayment for the care they provided. These liens can eat away at your final recovery if not handled properly. Lawyer negotiates directly with healthcare providers to reduce or remove these liens. They also coordinate subrogation claims with your health insurer to ensure you're not double-billed. This behind-the-scenes work might not be visible, but it often increases your net payout, the amount you actually keep, by thousands. 8. Understanding when to settle or go to court. Not every claim should go to trial. Litigation can be lengthy, stressful, and expensive, but settling too early can cost you dearly. Your lawyer's role is to balance these factors strategically. They evaluate the strength of your evidence, the insurers, history of settlements, jury trends in your jurisdiction, your personal goals, and financial needs. In some cases, mediation or arbitration can resolve the matter faster without compromising value. The point is, a lawyer helps you make informed decisions, not emotional ones. 9. The emotional advantage. It's easy to overlook the emotional toll of an accident, and pain, uncertainty, and frustration can cloud judgment. Having a professional handle the case gives you peace of mind. Clients often describe feeling lighter once their lawyer takes over communication and paperwork. That mental relief allows you to focus on recovery, family, and daily life instead of constant phone calls from insurers. In this sense, the value of an accident injury claim lawyer isn't purely financial, it's psychological. They restore a sense of control when life feels unpredictable. 10. Choosing the right lawyer. Not all lawyers are the same, and choosing the right one can influence the outcome dramatically. Here's what to look for. Experience with your specific type of accident. A car accident lawyer may not be ideal for medical malpractice or premises liability cases. Clear communication. You should understand every step and feel comfortable asking questions. Contingency fee structure. Most personal injury lawyers only get paid if you win, aligning their incentives with yours. Transparent reputation. Check online reviews, state bar records, and past verdicts. Empathy. Choose someone who treats you like a person, not a case file. Meeting with at least 2 attorneys before deciding is a smart move. Most offer free consultations. Use them to compare styles and strategies. 11. How fees work. Many people hesitate to hire a lawyer because they fear the cost. In personal injury law, representation typically comes through a contingency fee, usually around 33% of the final settlement. That means you pay nothing up front. If you don't win, you owe nothing. If you do win, the lawyer's fee comes out of the settlement. While this reduces your payout fractionally, the total amount you receive is often much higher because of the increased settlement value and reduced medical liens. Think of it like investing in expertise. You're paying for skill, leverage, and peace of mind. 12. The timeline of a typical claim. To understand how a lawyer maximizes your payout, it helps to see the timeline. Initial consultation. Review facts, evaluate liability, and discuss goals. Investigation. Collect evidence, police reports, and witness statements. Medical treatment. You focus on recovery while your lawyer tracks bills and progress. Demand letter. A detailed claim is sent to the insurer with evidence and valuation. Negotiation. Back and forth settlement. Discussions begin. Settlement or lawsuit. Most cases settle here, but some proceed to court. Resolution. Liens are negotiated, and funds are distributed. Each step requires precision and patience. Having an attorney ensures every phase is optimized for your benefit. 13. Myths about hiring a lawyer. Myth 1. Lawyers drag cases out to earn more. Fact. Most injury lawyers want fair, efficient settlements. Trials are expensive for everyone. Myth 2. I can handle this myself with online research. Fact. Legal negotiation involves statutes, precedents, and case law details that can't be mastered overnight. Myth 3. All lawyers charge the same. Fact. Fee percentages may be similar, but skill levels vary widely. The right lawyer often pays for themselves many times over. 14. Real-world example. Consider this simplified example. Two drivers suffer similar injuries in minor collisions. Driver A handles their claim alone and accepts the insurer's first offer of $12,000. Driver B hires a lawyer who documents long-term back therapy costs, negotiates medical bill reductions, and presents evidence of lost future income. The final settlement, $45,000. Even after a 33% fee, Driver B nets nearly double. That's the power of representation and documentation. 15. The bigger picture, justice and accountability, beyond money. Accident lawyers serve a civic role. They hold negligent parties and corporations accountable. Each successful claim reminds society that safety matters, that careless actions have consequences. When victims are compensated fairly, it sends a message that individuals can stand up against powerful insurers and businesses. That's not just about payout, it's about justice. 16. Practical tips. If you're considering a claim, document everything immediately. Photos, receipts, and witness details. Get medical care, even for minor pain. Delayed injuries can worsen later. Avoid discussing the accident online. Contact a lawyer early. The sooner you start, the stronger your case. Stay organized. Keep all correspondence and bills in one folder. Small actions early on create a foundation your lawyer can build into a strong claim. 17. The future of accident claims in 2025. Technology continues to change the legal landscape. AI-driven claim analysis, digital evidence collection, and telehealth evaluations are now common. Law firms use advanced analytics to estimate fair settlements faster and with greater accuracy. For clients, this means more transparency and efficiency. The role of the lawyer remains essential, but smarter tools enhance their ability to argue your case effectively. 18. The psychological endgame. Once your case resolves, there's often a sense of closure, both emotional and financial. The compensation helps rebuild your life, but the process itself teaches lasting lessons: patience, documentation, and self-advocacy. Many clients describe gaining newfound financial awareness and confidence in dealing with institutions that once intimidated them. That empowerment may be the most valuable outcome of all. Conclusion. Accidents are unexpected, painful, and often overwhelming. But with the right accident injury claim lawyer, you don't have to face the process alone. Your attorney is your advocate, strategist, and protector. They ensure every document, conversation, and negotiation moves you toward fair compensation, not just a fast payout. Remember, the insurance company has professionals working for them. You deserve one working for you. Taking the time to choose the right lawyer could be one of the most financially meaningful decisions you ever make. So, if you've been injured and are unsure what to do next, reach out for a free consultation today. You've already suffered the accident. Don't let the claim process add another loss. Call to action. If this guide helped you understand how an accident injury claim lawyer can maximize your payout, share it with someone who might need it. Knowledge is the first step toward fairness. And remember, you don't get paid what's fair. You get paid what you can prove. A good lawyer helps you prove it.